Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the comments. Let's get straight into it. Jenko's Gold Adventure says, thanks. You are welcome. Kid says, thank you, Skinny, for keeping us grounded. You are welcome. Fiberbit says, what can I do to resist temptation? So, if we want to talk about temptation, right, to be honest, I'm going to use the best example that I have, which is something which I went through recently, right, last year. So, I think this is something which a lot of people struggle with. For example, food, right? There are certain food that we are very accustomed to, where we have already formed a habit to consuming it over a long period of time. Sometimes it is attributed to culture, right? It's your culture to eat those type of food. And what I want to talk about is meat. Meat is actually very, very bad for health, but it is something which is so readily available everywhere, and it is also very entrenched into cultures. So for someone who is still sleeping, you would not realize that meat is actually very bad for you. Even the World Health Organization has already said that meat causes cancer, right? WHO, World Health Organization has already said processed meat is classified in the same category as causes of cancer, such as tobacco smoking and asbestos. It's a group 1 carcinogen. So examples of processed meat. Do you think ham is still readily available everywhere? Sausages, hot dogs, pepperoni, right? Beef jerky in your pizza, deli meats, roast beef, turkey, right? Bacon and cold cuts, especially chicken nuggets, right? Do you think it's everywhere and readily available, and the majority of the population is actually consuming it? Yeah. But if you tell somebody to just stop eating meat, can they stop eating meat? No. Reason being, they're still not aware. And even when you are aware that it might not be good for your health, but you might not be aware of how bad that certain thing is. And so, yeah, because it tastes good and you kind of enjoy it. And so if, let's say, for example, you want to improve on your health and you want to stop eating meat, but meat is everywhere. So again, coming back to the question, okay, we're very far off tangent. What can I do to resist temptation? Yeah, you achieve enlightenment. What I mean by that is go through all the other articles, right, or even movies or documentaries that tell you for a fact how bad meat is for you. Let me give you very good examples, right? Everybody should be watching What the Health. Absolutely must watch. It's on Netflix. You must watch it. What the Health. Absolute must watch. There's also another one called Fox Over Knives. Absolute must watch, and it's actually free, right? It's available on YouTube, right? You just need to register or something, but you can watch it for free. It's free. What the Health is on Netflix. Must watch for everybody. And then after that, you will come to realization how there are a lot of malevolence, right, in the world. A lot of people who are greedy, evil, and motivated by money. And so you will see a lot of, like, for example, right, use the cigarette industry as an example. Cigarettes are bad for you, right? It causes cancer. It causes strokes, heart attacks. It gives you all sorts of health problems. And there's no benefit to it. It destroys you and it wrecks your mind. So why are people still selling cigarettes, right? You've already slapped all the pictures, all sorts of ugly pictures of on top of it, right? And it's still available everywhere. Why? Yeah, because of malevolence, because of greed. And so the temptation will always be there, right? And so again, another good way to stop all of these temptations would be to have a why, to have a reason, a strong reason, but it must be emotionally tied. So you can think of your mother or your father or your wife, girlfriend, husband, or your children. Think of them and how this will affect their lives, and you will have a strong why. Have a strong why. Achieve enlightenment. Know that these things are bad for you. And sure, in the beginning, when you say no, or if you come face to face with the temptation again, it's very hard. It's like deadlifting a planet. But after the second time, third time, fourth, fifth, sixth, 10th, 20th, 30th, by the 50th or 100th time, you would have already been able to, just pass it off. It's just like a feeling, that comes and goes. It's like, for example, you just broke up with your ex, right? Day one, you'll be so tempted to message your ex, I miss you so damn much. You'll be so tempted to write it, to text him or her, but you resist it. Day one is extremely hard. Day 2, day 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, day 100, day 1,000. You'll think of her less and less. The urge gets less and less and less as time goes by. So a strong why, achieving enlightenment, and it becoming a habit that you just don't do it anymore. You just become stronger over time, and it's just it's gonna require a strong will as well, though. So yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm going very off tangent over here, so I hope that this answers your question, Fibo. Amano says, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Amano. Claude says, thank you, sir. Please keep up these videos. I will. DFK. What's DFK? Deep French kiss. We'll go hard in bull market. Good luck to you. Hi, mate. Thanks for the amazing video. Can you check PAAL chart? I don't think there's anything happening much for PAAL. Could be, though, but I'm not really sure about PAAL. Doesn't look good to me, right? It looks like it's about to curve back down. So yeah, you can draw a line across. Looks like head and shoulders. Looks like it's about to collapse. So I don't know how heavy are your backs, but PAAL is not looking good. It's not looking good, gig. Can you check out ANT and aelf? Oh, okay. I'm aware of ANT and aelf. ANT is doing extremely well. Right? If you look at ANT, it's been on a slow crawl up. How much higher is it going to go? We don't know. Are we still in consolidation? Yes. Could we still head higher? Yes, of course. If you look over here, symmetrical triangle, bzz up, right? Again, symmetrical. Not exactly, but if you cut through the wicks, it's like a symmetrical bzz up. Again, this is also looking like a symmetrical. Feels like another bzz is coming, right? Again, symmetrical bzz, bzz, bzz. That's ANT for you, but I wouldn't trade ANT. It's above the skinny pink line though. So the bullish bias is on. Anytime it could just start falling, but ANT is not something that I will be trading. It's just not really, because volatility is the lifeblood of a trader, and it's crawling like an ant. So I'm not saying that you can't make profit from from ANT, but yeah, this is what we want. Volatility. We want to make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time with the smallest risk possible. Incredibly difficult, but yeah, it's worth it. So aelf, yeah, looks like it's curving back up. You see this? This is actually what you call a valley. Hopefully we keep getting valleys and we continue higher, right? This might become a cup and handle as we head higher, potentially. So aelf is already above the skinny pink line, so the bullish bias is already on for aelf. So if anything, we'll be anticipating aelf to continue higher. But I would love it if we could get a proper bullish continuation chart pattern, but we just don't see it yet. So yeah, there you go. There you go, Greasy. Thanks, Skinny. You're welcome. Good morning. We're going under 20k. Dev Cross coming as well. Yeah, there's a risk that we are dropping to 20k. But we could be wrong, and we could just continue on our upward trajectory towards the upside. My anticipation is for Bitcoin to hit its dominance at 54. We have a Bitcoin dominance level over here at 54%, which we acquired way back in March. And I think we've already broken the falling... Yes, we've already broken the falling channel. So more upsides to be expected for Bitcoin dominance, right? Falling channel usually breaks higher, and we've already broken out. So 54%. We are anticipating 54% to be hit still, right, at this point of time. So yeah. Leo says, what are your thoughts on Loot and NEOBOT? Loot looks good. Loot. Where's Loot? Loot looks good. Why? Because Loot could be completing a symmetrical triangle. The beauty. Can you see this? Holy shit. Woohoo. But of course, at the same time, we could also get descending triangles. For sure. Mountain 1, Mountain 2, Mountain 3, 4, pam, we fall over. Right. So better pray for buying pressure to come in to push the price higher. If you get it, awesome. That'll be awesome. But if you keep getting mountain ranges, that's it. That's it. You can also argue that this is already a mountain range, right? Mountain 1, Mountain 2, Mountain 3, Loot could be collapsing much, much lower, of course. But we're hoping that we'll suddenly see some buying pressure coming in for Loot, right? But of course, if Bitcoin drops, everybody's going to drop as well. NEOBOT, yeah, we'll take a look at NEOBOT. If you look at NEOBOT, I don't think there's anything much for NEOBOT. We are... okay, on the 4 hour, it looks like a symmetrical. On the daily, it doesn't look like a symmetrical. So there's a... Huh? Bro, what's this? What is this? Yeah, we're not entirely sure. 4 hours, it looks... It's like, fishy, fishy, fishy. But again, if we see buying pressure coming in, sure, we'll consider a trade for it. Right, but we must see buying pressure. Right, the last time when it rose, yeah, you look at the volume, it rose. Right, volume needs to start coming back again. So volume, yes, no? Yeah, again, we could also get something like a variety of a mountain range, right? On the daily, you probably see it as a head and shoulders, right? We could be getting a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We already got a something like a shooting star here. So yeah, we could get a right shoulder over here as we head lower for NEOBOT. Absolutely possible. So again, we're gonna have to take things one step at a time. We're not entirely sure. We would love to see buying pressure, but we just don't see it yet, right? Lifter says, man, much respect for answering my question in the video. Thanks, bro. God bless. You are welcome. You're welcome, King. Skinny's goose. Drop gems. Yes, it does drop golden eggs as well. Let's move on to today's top 50, shall we? We'll take a look at Maker, followed by Near, Arbitrum, Kaspa, AAVE, the graph, Whitebit, Algorand, and then we'll end it with XDC at number 50. Let's get straight into it. Maker against BTC. We are already above the skinny pink line. We like what we see on Maker. We suspect there's a wave E coming on. Again, when is this wave E coming on? We don't know. Right? If you look at this, it's a A, B, C, woo, D, E. Boom! Blast off. Awesome. That would be absolutely awesome. But yeah, we will love it if we get some sort of a consolidation over here. First, many months, 5, 6, 7 months of consolidation, breakout. And then, ooh, big things could be coming on for Maker. We have a target over here at 0.53. It sounds ridiculous, right? Maker at half a Bitcoin. Absolute ridiculousness. But again, we'll revisit that target if and when we see clear moves. But this was a target which we have acquired since September 2022. Right, so more upside is to be expected for Maker against Bitcoin. I know it sounds insane, but yeah, this is what we have. Half a Bitcoin for Maker. I know, it's crazy, right? Maker against USD. Here we are for Maker. And we also like Maker USD. Why? Because Maker USD has a target towards 1,008. So more upside is to be expected for Maker. We're already above the skinny pink line. We had a very nice consolidation over here. A squeeze of sorts, right? Symmetrical. Lower highs and higher lows. Breakout! Consolidation. More upside. 1,008 is expected for Maker. This might turn into something clearer. It might be a classical bullish continuation chart pattern, but you need to give the wheels of Maker more time to do their thing. But we don't always get chart patterns, right? And yeah, again, if we get it, great, we could take trades for it. But as it stands, we just don't see anything yet. So you gotta proceed with caution for Maker. NEAR against BTC. Here we are for NEAR. Yeah, NEAR keeps dropping lower. We're already severely oversold. We already see double bullish divergences for NEAR. Yeah, lower low on the price, but higher low on the MACD, higher low on the RSI. I think it's only a matter of time before we see a strong rally, right? But the question is, how much lower is NEAR gonna go? How much lower? We don't know. We don't know. We need to see clear bullish reversal chart patterns first. NEAR against USD, we continue dropping. Again, anything for us to work with? Nope. Are we oversold? Yup. Is this 5 waves? Yup. Looks like it's 5 waves. If this was a double top, this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, potentially we could be reversing. Potentially. How low was this? 79%. Roughly 60. Okay. Yeah, I think the NEAR may not be too the end may not be too far away, right? But again, we're still under the skinny pink line. I think we're at the tail end of the move towards the downside. I think we're probably gonna go past $1, and after that, maybe some sort of a reversal. The only question is, how much past $1? 90 cents, 80 cents, 70 cents? Yeah, we're not gonna catch the bottom. We're gonna wait for a proper strong buying pressure, right? Some clear bullish reversal chart pattern first before doing anything for NEAR. Arbitrum against BTC. Here we are for ARB. ARB is collapsing. We've already hit the target over here. Did we have a target for ARB previously? 1, 2, 3, ARB. Yeah, 2 fresh targets out of the oven against ARB's USD pair. We already had this target way back in August. So yeah, August, September. Yep. Targets hit. But we actually overachieved our targets, and we continued collapsing. Right, we're at 3,000. We were expecting it to stop at around 3,004. So yeah, it just started waterfalling. Maybe a reversal soon, potentially. Right, we're already oversold though, so there should be some sort of a rally. But I still see selling pressure. Right, as a shooting star over here. So there's still selling pressure. So probably a little bit more downside for ARB BTC against USD. Ta-da! All targets have been hit for Arbitrum. Congratulations. 88 cents, 75 cents. More downside? Yeah, looks like there's more downside potentially. Looks like a rising channel in the making. You see that? I think there's more downside for Arbitrum, so be very, very careful, right? I think Arbitrum should see some sort of a reversal eventually, but yeah, again, we'll have to take things one step at a time for Arbitrum. It's still not exactly that clear yet, but yeah, it doesn't look like a bottom to me though. So more downside is to be expected for Arbitrum. Targets hit. Ta-da! Kaspa against BTC. Here we are. Okay, we don't have against USD. Okay, we'll look at it on Gate. Shikon Central. Okay, Kaspa continues to rise higher. Do we have it over here? Let me just check. On DEX tools. Kaspa. Okay, it's here. Is it this one? Yeah. But it's only 67%. Let me check the alerts. Mintable. Okay. Yep, nope. Kaspa over here, anything? Yeah, no, nothing. You can really see it being overbought, so it could be a double bearish, and we could be heading lower. Right, Kaspa is not something that you want to be buying at the top. Never buy the top ever again. You want to buy bottoms, right? But not the top. You don't go long when things are already top. So yeah, nope. Nothing much for Kaspa. AAVE against BTC. I mean, of course, if you get continuation chart pattern over here, right? Some sort of a series of valleys, right? Maybe an ascending triangle, maybe a cup and handle. Yeah, then maybe you can consider taking it, right? But it's a trade, which means in and out, right? You must have a target. You must have an entry, stop loss, and a target. Where we AAVE. AAVE against BTC. Here we are for AAVE. Anything for AAVE? Yeah, no. There's a fear that AAVE has already broken the head and shoulders. You see this? Do you see this? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Right, we're already down. We're under the skinny pink line. But again, I kind of like what we are doing for AAVE BTC when we're following in a very controlled manner. So I think again, it's only a matter of time before we go back up for AAVE. But the only question is when. I still think that we're going to take out the lows over here at around 1754. If we do waterfall down, I suspect we're going to go past 1000 into 900. It's actually 90,000. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 900,000 satoshis. 0.0009, 0.001. Yeah, we could be blasting past 0.001 though. So be very, very careful about rushing to trade too soon for AAVE. But we're quite oversold, so there could be a reversal. We have a squeeze over here, ladies and gentlemen. Lower highs, higher lows. So this could turn both ways. This could be just like Maker, right? A very nice symmetrical triangle type of a squeeze. Maker actually did blast off, so there is potential that AAVE could be blasting off as well, right? We might drop a little bit more, but I don't think we have much wiggle room. The moment we take out these lows, it's no longer going to be a squeeze. But if we see buying pressure coming in to push the price higher, then yes, more likely than not, 234 will be the target for AAVE. Graph, GRT against BTC. Here we are for graph. Yeah, no, graph is not looking good. We're already oversold though, so I think there should be a rally coming on for graph eventually, sometime soon. When? We're not too sure, but there should be a rally coming on. So again, we're not entirely sure, not at this point of time. Graph against USD, yeah, feels like this could be an 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of a chart pattern, but again, we still need to see buying pressure, right? For graph. The question we ask is this something intentional or unintentional, right? Could this be, something like this, right? If we cut through the wicks, could this be like an ABCDE kind of a chart pattern? Again, we're not entirely sure, so yeah, we're not going to be forcing anything for the graph. White Bitcoin, WBT, USDT. Ta-da! White Bit. Bro, nope, we're moving on from White Bit. Algo against BTC. Bro. Oh boy, Algo is just a disaster. Down, 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 down. No clear signs of a bullish reversal. None. Even when we were over here, we had so much hope for Algorand to do something like this. Inverse head and shoulders, breaks higher. But nope, it just kept dropping. First, we dropped how many percent? 79%. There was a rally, and then we dropped how many more percent? 85%. Oh my god. And we're still under the skinny pink line. Largely, right? We made some attempts to break it, but we keep failing. So the bearish trend is still on for Algo. BTC. Algo USDT. Yeah, disappointingly, we've already taken out these lows. We were hoping for something magnificent, but yep, nope. Such a disappointment. So we're going to move on with Algorand. XDC. XDC against BTC. Nope. Let's look at it on USD. KuCoin. Yeah, we have a target over here for XDC. Target was hit previously. We got this target, when was it? Way back in March. So strong rally, pump out. I'm guessing that XDC is already completing a wave 4, right? This whole thing is a 1. We came down for a 2, up for a 3, down for a 4. I think a 5 is coming on. I think we're going to go past 12 cents. I have a strange feeling. Right. Again, we didn't get high quality chart patterns. It just started blasting off. So XDC could just start blasting off as well without any clear high quality tradable chart patterns. Right. The only time it had what I would consider as a proper kind of a chart pattern was here. Something like an inverse head and shoulders kind of a chart pattern. Right. You can also cut through here. Right. And call this an inverse head and shoulders. Yeah. So you could see valleys, and breakout, retest, palm, we're out, right? We didn't come back down under the skinny pink line, we just blasted off. Skinny pink line acted as a springboard, boing, and it just blasted off. Could we see another springboard over here? Boing, sure. But again, how do you trade XDC? We're not too sure. It's a little bit tricky. Let me see if I can get it on KuCoin. Okay. Again, we're not entirely sure. We're still largely above the skinny pink line though. So again, we could still consolidate and continue higher. But XDC, to be honest, I would prefer it if it dropped back lower, right? This will form a very nice base, right, where XDC could be busting off from, potentially. But yeah, we'll have to take things one step at a time for XDC, right? Again, we're not entirely sure. We would love it if we get a high quality tradable chart pattern, but not yet. All right, boys and girls, I guess that's it for today's top 50. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye bye.